welcome to day 21 of Vlogmas, and today is my weighing update. How did I get on? Well, I'll let you all know about that in a few minutes, but before I do that, what you think of my shirt? I wore this in group today when I got weighed in, and I brought my glasses, but I took them off before I got on those scales. So this is what I wore for group. So a little bit Christmassy mood. I could go to a disco. I could go to a disco if I wanted to. So as I said, today is my weighing update and it is day 21 of Vlogmas. So I'm going to show you my advent calendars in a few minutes, and then I'm going to talk to you about how I got on that group. And as well as that, for me today was my last weigh-in before Christmas Day. My group is open next Saturday, but I'm going away for a few days with friends to celebrate Christmas. So I'll be away for Christmas and I will be coming back, I think, on the Friday. And so I'll see how I'm feeling next Saturday, if I'm tired or just see how I'm feeling. And if I don't go next Saturday, I will go in the new year. I think it's the 4th is the first one. I think so. So yeah, so as I said, so I'm just taking the day as my last weigh-in before the 25th of December, which is going to be here very soon. And Father Christmas is going to be down that chimney with all our presents. And he's going to go, there you go. Happy Christmas to you all. So that is in a few days' time, and I'm sure we're all counting down the hours. So how many sleeps have we got? Do you all know how many sleeps we got now till Christmas? That's a little question. So you let me know in the comments down below. If you're watching this video on Saturday the 24th, let me know how many sleeps we have left for Father Christmas. So anyway, I'm going to get into my advent calendars. I'll show you all that jazzy stuff. And then I'll get into my weighing update, because I don't want it to be a long video today. Just because I want to take Boris out. It is a bit windy. It was raining earlier on, and it was a bit windy and rainy when I went out to group. But it's much more calmer now. It's more sunnier. It's still windy, but it's much better than what it was. So I'm going to get into my advent calendars. And as I said, and after that, I'll tell you how I got on. And once you take my glasses, I think they look very funny. They all thought they were hilarious in group. They were like, Alan, we can't believe it. You always put a smile on our face. I'm like, well, why not? It's Christmas. We all should put a smile on each other's face, because why not? So, day 21. And it is just here. Day 21 is just here. So let's see what I got, even though these all fell out the other day and I've just thrown them back in. So here we go. And this is a Skinny Whip orange bar, less than 80 calories. There we go. Less than 80 calories. So that is my Skinny Bar one. You put it on the ground. I don't know if it's going to survive Christmas. Look at it. Good God. It's not going to survive, is it? And I still have the sniffles. I still have a cold. But hey, we're going to keep going. So, and to my gunk advent calendar. So we do it again. And we're on day 21, which is just here. So there, it's just there. So let's get it. Let's get into it. Oh, come on. Da, da, da. You can sing along. You can sing a song if you want it. I don't mind. I don't mind. Oh my God. Come on. Ah, yay. There we go. We put him back there. And I'll just fix him for you guys. Oh, there we go. And here he is with a little spotty hat on, and he's grey. Look at how cute is that. Hello. Yesterday, I have to say, the one I got yesterday, I put on the tree, and Boris got it, and he ran off with it. I was looking at the tree, didn't fall over, but Boris ran off with it. So, yeah, so it's not too bad. This one hasn't. Hopefully, he won't run off with this one. And I think this one's pretty cute. So that is my gunk. And now we get on to the beanies. Yay! And day 21. That was easy, guys. There it is. Day 21. Let's get into it. Okay. Stay. So we have got a mince pie. And we've got a caramel one as well. Caramel. There you go. And I'll put that to the side. I hope I didn't knock the camera there. If I did, I apologize. So yeah, so as I said, I went to group this morning. And it was like a weigh in and go because we had our party last week in group. So we had they all had that lovely food. I wasn't going to have any of it because it was too early. So today was like a weigh in and go. So you go in, weigh in and go. And there's a few people who stayed to group. I'm going to take these off, guys, because I can't really see properly. Okay. No, I can't. Okay, so yeah, so it was like a stay away and go, and I must say it was okay. There were a few people who stayed and were just talking about just having a little chat with each other before, before Christmas, and they got weighed in and just sat down and had a little chat or, talk about different things. But I didn't, I just went in and weighed and go. But I wore all this stuff just to make people happy and laugh, and they enjoyed it. So, but then, as I said, I went off. So last week, I have to be honest, I was trying to stay on plan as much as I could because I just try and stay a little bit more on plan. But it's like I had a few good days, I had a few bad days, but I was trying to not go too far over sins, but things do happen. So I was saying to my friends and stuff, I said, you know what, I'm gonna go in here today and I'm gonna get a gain and I'm gonna own it, and I'm just gonna put it on the shoulder, own it, and then draw a line, and then try my best with Christmas, and try and not pull it back, but kind of enjoy Christmas, but don't overindulge, because we don't have to overindulge at Christmas. I think it's one of those things that especially when I was a child, it was always put in your head, Christmas is there, all this food's here, we all must eat. And I think, it's that thing where maybe we don't have to eat all the food. We can do it in portion control and help ourselves, that we're not going to, and that may help us not go too far overboard, but we're still enjoying ourselves. So this year, that's what I'm going to try and do, is just basically kind of control my portions of food as much as I can, and not go overboard, because there's no need, because you can have that type of food all year round if you want to. If you want to get chocolate bars or biscuits, or you can get that all year round nearly. You know what I mean? So as I said, this week coming Christmas, I'm gonna try and have a bit of portion control. I've talked to my friends and the people we're going to see for Christmas, what they've told us what the food's gonna be. And I've kind of suggested what I want, and is there any way we can work Christmas around that? So they're like, okay, no problem. So I'm still going to get some good goodies, but as well, I'm going to try and, not go too far. Don't go overboard. So as I said last week, leading up to Christmas, saw a few friends, had a few takeaways, had some chocolate, things like that, things that I was like, like the day before group, you kind of regret it a little bit. And even like last night before group, some friends were around and I had some jelly sweets, bag of jelly sweets. I'm like, why? And then when I ate them, I was like, why did you have a bag of jelly sweets? Because they were like, oh, well, we're watching the film and oh, just have some sweets. He go, oh, you must have it. Don't worry, you must have that this Christmas. Don't worry about it. It's Christmas, you know, just, you know, it's not going to touch the sides, as you were saying. So, yeah, so I had a small bag of jelly sweets, but still jelly sweets. And I don't usually have jelly sweets, so, you know, I'm like, why am I having that? But I did, and they were nice, and I enjoyed it. But then I was thinking afterwards, this is before group. This is the day before you get weighed in. Why have you done this, you know? You know, I might as well just shove loads of biscuits down my throat, you know, at the end of the day. But anyway, so I waffled on a little bit. So anyway, so I went, as I said, to group today, and I stood on those scales, and I was like, behind my back, my fingers were crossed like this, going, please, 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 please don't be mental, please, 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 like that, and stuff. But I stood on the scales, and I was actually shocked, and it wasn't as bad as I thought at all, because when I stood on the scales, I haven't got my little love heart here, or my little board. They're in the kitchen, and it's trying to find time to do this video. Anyway, let's not waffle anymore. So when I stood on the scales, I was shocked, and I was shocked that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, because this week, the week before Christmas, I lost weight this week, so I was shocked. But I was shocked that I actually lost 4.5 pounds before Christmas Day. Now for me, 4.5 pounds, that's a big loss for me. I haven't had a 4.5 pound loss in a while. So for me, I was shocked, and I was like, and I wasn't even looking at the scales. I was looking that way, and the woman said, oh, it's beeped, because the scales have to beep. She goes, it's beep. And she was writing it down, and I said, tell me the bad news. Tell me the bad news. And she goes, well, if you want the bad news, there's none. And she goes, you've lost 4.5 pounds this week. And she goes, Alan, well done. And it was kind of like that thing. She said, well done. And I was like, I was just shocked. I went, oh my God, are you sure? And she goes, yeah. I said, can you do it again? So I stood on the scales one more time. Instead of going, oh yeah, I take that, I win, and I leave. I was like, no. I said, can I get on those scales again? And she goes, if you want it, you can. So she took my card out, she put my card back in, I stood on those scales, and once again, it popped up saying you've lost 4.5 pounds. So I was excited. I was absolutely kind of walking on air leaving the group this morning. I was like going, wow, I just can't believe it. I was just like, wow, it's amazing. Well, it is amazing to me. So before I left group anyway, I did say in group, I haven't had a mince pie yet. But when I get my last weigh in at Christmas, I'll have a mince pie. That's what I said. I haven't had one yet. And one of the group members went, Alan, and I was like, what he said, have you forgotten something? I said, well, I've got my bag, I've got my coat, got everything, got my hat, got my glasses. And he goes, your mince pie. He goes, you forgot your mince pie. It's the start of Christmas. And I was like, oh, it is. I said, yeah. And he said, well, we'll give you the package, take it home if you want it, because I was going to have to go now. And you can have it. So I just thought today, you know what, guys? I think I deserve this. What do you think? Do you think I deserve a mince pie? I think I do. So let's have a taste. And these are Mr. Kipling's mince pies. So let's have a taste of my very first mince pie of 2024. That's crazy. There you go. Delicious. And I'll finish that later on. A nice mince pie coffee. So I'll have that in a minute. So guys, there you go. I hope you enjoyed today's video. As I said, I am over the moon. And I'll put back on the old glasses. Come on. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below how you all are. Let me know if you have been weighed in. How have you got on? And are you happy or are you sad? Don't worry if you've put on weight, because it is that time of the year, and at this time of the year, we always put on a bit of weight. So just let me know how he's got on in group. Let me know how he's got on the scales if you weigh at home, and let me know how he's are. And as I always say, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and until tomorrow, good night.